Hi everyone, welcome back to Factorio. I have done a dum-dum. I thought I was streaming for the past, what time is it? 30 minutes. I wasn't. I had forgot to click the start stream button, so I've been sat here talking to myself like an idiot, which is different from usual. Sitting here and talking to myself like an idiot, because usually there is a small chance that people might actually be listening to me. Oh, goodness. All right, well, that happened. So let's not tell anybody, shall we? So you all missed my whole exposition about all the stuff I did between streams. So I'll just do a quick one, all right? I fixed the ASS, the automatic supply system. It now works as intended, and we can even inspect the requests, the current supply station priority, and whatever overflow is available. So this overflow gets loaded into the second wagon, and then sent back to base. So if we're doing some work around here, the Logibots empty our inventory into these storage chests, and it just gets shipped to base. And as you can see from here, there are no requests. This supply station is fully supplied. Everything is as it should be. These artillery things are taking care of business. I guess these are dead, it just hasn't scanned yet. These cannons have gotten built. We can see that this station is requesting 50 artillery shells, but nothing else. Everything else is built. And likewise, all of these are pretty much satisfied. So we could potentially set up some artillery at these locations, because they should have guns and everything ready to go. I just want to build up our shell supply a little bit and get us some rail, because as I already explained to myself earlier, we have an iron plate issue. Yeah, that is sadness. It is no es bueno. It's causing all kinds of issues for our production, and while research is fine now, it's not going to be once this backlog of research packs drains. So we need to address that. And I was working on a solution to this over here. Basically, yesterday Ava said something smart, and we can use foundries. And I had a shower moment, a shower idea, where we shall just unload the trains straight into buffer chests that insert straight into the foundries. Yep, no middleman. No middle belt. No, how do we do the unloaders? Just straight into chests, double-sided. Each car gets unloaded by 5 times 2, 10 stack inserters. It'll be fast, it'll be glorious, it'll be fantastic. Now we just gotta figure out how get trains into this. And I was kind of looking at the map, and I think this entire area we should just earmark for smelting and bringing in raw materials. Possibly just smelting, like maybe even just copper and iron. Maybe we keep stone, coal, and uranium down here, just spread out the train traffic a bit. But we need to get trains going somehow. So what I'm thinking is, I heard if you press some button. I was trying to say that you can, there is a key button you can press to change the track height, and I did not find it. So would this be what we're looking for? No. We'd need something like that. That seems better. Yeah. And then we need to make a 90-degree turn. This is one part of the railroad network where I don't want, where I expect there to be contention. And I don't want there to be any. Oh, jeez. Okay. So we're gonna figure out a crossing-free design. Hey, Jellifriend. Welcome in. You won't believe the way I messed up earlier. Well, you would believe me, but I don't want to talk about it, basically. Well, I do. I will. Which is different from wanting to. That's a bit awkward for the support there. We shall put this here though. And get one of these boyos. Wait, how big are you? Oh, you're a twofer. Oh, well, we'll just put you there. Yeah, we got upsea trains. You missed my whole spiel, but basically we're going to go into foundries for iron and copper production. So we're gonna move that whole part of the base up here where there's a lot of space. And we're doing it right. We're doing it right. So left-bound trains need to somehow be able to get out of here. So ore trains and plate trains. I don't know about plate trains yet. But let's see, where is that looks about right. That means westbound trains can take the ramp over without blocking the main line, and eastbound trains can just branch right. And we even put signals on the overpass. That is amazing. I love it. Wait, is that on the overpass? It is. Seeing these cross in different colors is cursed. Oh my goodness. Maringana, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness.
So we meet again. A constant supplier of test subjects, or as you call them, viewers. I trust your remote game is doing as well as you hoped. You do bring a certain #infused eccentricity to the lab. It's kind of like adding an extra jolt of chaos to an already dangerously unpredictable experiment, potentially fatal, but undeniably entertaining. Did you come to see the Iron Butterfly in action, or were you hoping for another close call, hoping to deploy your favorite emotes? Either way, your kingdom is ready to defend, or, as I prefer to see it, ready for another round of testing. Welcome. May the odds ever be in your favor. But remember, probability seemingly has a thing against test subjects.
Hey Maringana, hello Raiders, welcome in. How are y'all doing today? What were you what were you playing? Thank you, Ada? Wait, you're calling you're calling Rust Bucket Ada? So we're playing Factorio, and we are in the just starting the process of reconfiguring our entire main bus, pretty much. So yeah, you did it. I'm proud of you, Jellyfriend. I'm proud of you. You did something useful, Simone. Nana, you do something. You do useful stuff every now and then. I'm proud of you. You were playing some demos. Karen and Super Fantasy Kingdom. It was a good time, but lost steam and didn't want to start another game for last half an hour. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, about this rail. This is nowhere near enough space for what we need to do. So let me show you like what I've been cooking with. Oh, Maringana, you'll probably understand the absolute abject embarrassment I had earlier today. You see, I started streaming and I was waffling on for like 30 minutes explaining all the things we were gonna do and, you know, doing all of that stuff. And then I noticed I didn't click the start stream button. Yep, so that happened. Yeah, I came out and I came out swinging, pretty much. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're gonna have an iron ore drop-off point. Train's gonna come in here. It's going to get unloaded both sides by 10 stack inserters each. Go into these buffer chests and just get straight up inserted into the iron smelter doohickey. We'll take out the smelted iron ore here and here and bring it down. Maybe we even... we do have to bring in calcite though. So we'd have something like that. Because I'm expecting there to be copper and more of these stacks, like in parallel. And I did the math earlier before I realized that I was not, you know, whatever, I'm over it. This nodule of 8 foundry should be able to support a full double red belt. One full double, 2 red belts of iron plate production. So I reckon if we have like double this for our iron plate production, and then one more to provide for steel production, then that should pretty much cover us. So this is kind of where I'm wanting to be. Hey Fionn, welcome in. Oh no, rail alignment is being a pain in the butt again. I forgot about that. Well, it's gonna be less pretty, but it'll work. So let's just skip those then. We shall change these to red inserters. Should be totally fine. This is just for calcite. You guess the workstation doesn't want to be railroaded. Fair. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to be railroaded either. And then one more of these bad boys. Who put the freaking tank there? Come on. Come on. Is that not a thing of beauty? Alright, and then we need 2 more for copper. Okay, we're starting to get hardcore industrial over here. These will be molten copper from copper ore. Push, 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 push. Oh, that fills my heart with joy, chat. You have no idea. You have no idea. Also, these defense things can go. We don't need defenses anymore. We have an outer perimeter. Yep, just get out of here. Give me the space. Also, I would be really happy if this ore patch could evaporate faster. How much left here? 245k. We need to get ourselves some speed nodules and bump those numbers up because those are rookie numbers. We probably want to work some logic coverage into this design. So maybe there. Where would this be aligned on a grid? Yeah, that looks about right for me. To me. I would like to also have a bunch of a buffer space here with tanks. At this stage we should be thinking about beacons also. So beacons for what? Power efficiency? Because I don't see a reason to beacon for speed when we're making a big thing. Because beaconing for speed is just like objectively worse than just adding more machines. Like the only reason to beacon for speed is when you can't have more machines in the space that you're working with. But like, look at the space. Oh my god, we've used half of it. We've already used half of it. It's fine, it's fine. So maybe potentially power. We could beacon for power. But these guys are... I mean, they are consuming a lot of power. They're like 2.5 megawatts each. Which is... what is that? 5 times 8, 40 times 2.5 megawatts. I don't know. Call it 100 megawatts. How much are we pulling on the whole furnace stack? That's not where the power consumption is. Yeah, that would be like probably way past double our current furnace use. But then again, this also includes stone, which isn't that big of a deal, but yeah, it's probably... Okay, you're right. We're probably worth beaconing for efficiency. If you're using productivity models, then you want to pair them with speed beacons, otherwise just more machines. Yeah, that's a fair point. Also, welcome in Ramphoronisis. I'm just gonna call you Ramf. Is that okay? Because otherwise I'm just gonna butcher your name. I'm sorry. Can we fit beacons in there? That's my first question. Maybe. Ramp for Incas. Just call it ramp. Okay. Well, good to see you, Ram. We could potentially do something like that. Yeah.
Potatoes. The world's finest tuber and, not to mention, capable of powering complex AI entities like myself. But did you know that this humble vegetable was the first thing to be grown in space? Yes, space, the cold, endless void that incidentally resembles the commander's understanding of the concept of efficiency when building a base. NASA and the University of Wisconsin made this cosmic leap in starch accumulation possible, not with the King Edward variety, unfortunately. Perhaps they should have consulted with me first.
Most streamers butcher your name for the first time. It is a difficult name, yeah. Now we're thinking of portals. Exactly. Can we get some power over here so we can just like not have the blinking lights? Ooh, okay. We need to transfer power between the rows as well. I mean, maybe. How about we just like slap? Let's not slap anything. I mean, we can slap this nice automated supply system. We can fit so many foundries in this bad boy. Okay, just get them blinking lights out of here. Yeah, I think. Is it worth beaconing for efficiency? I remember that being a fool's errand at some point. Because it's 400, like it's half a megawatt per machine. And I didn't think they reduced their own power consumption, did they? I can't do this unless I'm in here. It was bad in 1.1 but different in 2.0. Oh, okay, so I am remembering correctly. So is it worthwhile now? I mean, this doesn't really hurt our spacing in any way, shape, or form, and we can just like try better or like change it up if we don't like it. If I'm not concerned about space, you shouldn't be concerned about power either. You can throw on down another spicy rock module. That is fair. That is fair. It's a big maybe. Oh no. I mean, I'm not concerned with space, and honestly, we are getting up there on the usage, so maybe it is time for another spicy rock module. Although I do think we have brought down the amount of power required by our lasers here in idle by just taking away a bunch of the redundant lasers. Like, I would consider this redundant, but in case of an emergency, I do want a bunch of defenses around the spicy rock facility. So, you know, there is that. Okay, since there's a big maybe and a big depends, let's just leave the space open for the beacons. It doesn't cost us anything because we need the spacing anyway because of the rails. Oh jeez, okay. Boosh, 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 and a boosh. Okay, but this is roughly the footprint we're looking at. Let's even leave some space to scale. And that means if we put the entry around here, stupid trees. A big change in 2.0 is beacons having decreasing return. So a single beacon is super effective, but spamming then only moderately more so. Oh, okay. Good information. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is the rail continuous? It is. Okay. I thought I broke the rail there for a second. Stupid trees. Get out of here. In fact, who needs nature anyway? You're standing in the way of progress. Which means the single beacon with efficient modules can be pretty effective. Okay, okay. So maybe... I mean, that means we have the option of, since we can fit 2 here and 2 here, we could do like speed efficiency kind of thing. Right? Now for the waiting bay. I wonder if... that's a little bit too far down. Nay. This is gonna look so clumsy though. Is it not? Like, we're gonna get over here, do the turn. You can, but you're losing effectiveness by having 2 beacons. Oh, even if they're not of the same type? Oh, interesting. Right, so, like, even an empty beacon. Oh, okay. Maybe enter from the bottom. Giggity.